Hey. Hey y'all, it's Robin. It's the nighttime tea. How y'all doing? I can get some of y'all in here. I know Thursdays be a busy night in these YouTube streets, and we gotta catch up because I wasn't on here last week. Um, so much is going on, and everybody that came on my live last week, I was in um, out there just surveying the new community garden that we were given. Um, I'm so excited about it. I can't tell you how. I'm so excited about it. The community garden is coming along. I'm trying to keep this up so you guys can see me. See something there. Keep it up. Okay, so y'all can see me, right? Let's see. Okay. Hey everybody, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Thank you for the like. I appreciate the like. Uh, come on in, come on in. Let's catch up. I did not particularly pick a topic to talk about tonight, but I do want to talk about this amazing tea that I've been drinking for the past couple days. And y'all, you're not gonna believe it. It's so simple, but it is so good for you. So let's see. Let me make sure my ringer off because y'all know it'll be ringing. Disturb my live. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't. Um, so, what's going on? Hey, Jane Doe. Hi, darling. How are you? I thought I was going to come in here and have all the good news about the community garden. I mean, it's still great news. It's still great news. It's just all the supplies didn't come in yet. I'm still waiting for the supplies, and I'm gonna show you. I want to share too. Some goodies along the way, but I will be crocheting tonight. I hate when you can't see me. What's up, Jane Doe? How's it going in the garden? What's growing? I'm excited about things that's growing in my garden. It's about time. Let me say that I'm in zone 7B. So 7B, 7A is above me. 7B, they divided us when they changed the farmers almanac, and they changed us from 7A to 7B. I just say it's all seven, to be honest. But that's agriculture for you. But anyway, so the garden is looking amazing. It's so funny, y'all. I harvested green onions and I dried some of them because, listen, so tell me what y'all think, right? So I had some pineapple sage and I had some green onions and regular the tops of the onions that were growing. I cut them all down, and I dried half of them, and the other I just cut up to season. I had made some salmon and some shrimp, and I put all of the seasonings. I put the green onions in it. So, but my question to you guys is, so listen, I want to come up with my own seasonings. So I make a dry seasoning. I use a lot of the leaves and things from the garden and make my own seasoning for like meat and different things like that, right? What I want to do is I want to make my own seasoning. So I got some. I There was so much sage out there, so much pineapple sage out there. I had so much. I had to cut them all off. I cut them off, and I drying them. I'm in the process of drying them with the onions. So I dry them with the onions. What I'm thinking is I can make a pineapple sage and onion dry herb rub to put on my food. Now I'm trying to think what sage would go with, because sage is still, it's still in the mint family or Asteraceae family. So it it's used in mints are used in desserts, different things like that. You can even use mint to season food as well. But I was thinking if I made a pineapple, sage, and green onion seasoning. Hey guys, Desire, how are you? What's growing on? What's growing in the garden? What's growing? I'm sitting here trying to, y'all know how I make. So remember last year I was making all those pepper sauces, and oh my God, like I had so much fun, and I can't wait to share this with my new gardening community that I'm creating with the community garden. But it was so much fun, y'all, because I infused fruit along with the peppers and made those different sauces, and they were banging, and I still got some left. But so I'm thinking if I made, because you know how they have like Italian seasoning and they have different seasoning blends, like like seasoned salt, which is just salt infused with other seasonings like that. So I'm thinking that I can use my pineapple sage and infuse it with green onions and make some, because you know how they have like onion powder mix or onion for like seasoning food. So what y'all think? What y'all think? I think that I want to do it with, start with the pineapple sage because I had so much of that, and infuse it with the green onions. You know, I just thought of, you can make your own seasoned salt. So I can make a green onion salt, but I will not use the white bleached salt. I will use some pink Himalayan salt. You know, you have you guys ever seen it? You can make your own salt, because it's a way to preserve your herbs so you don't lose them from the garden. You can definitely, mix them with salt, and it'll preserve them. So I'm thinking, what's my buddy name? The spicy mustache. Yes, King of Salts. He is the king of making them. I got that idea from him. He did a salt. He made a salt blend when he was preserving his herbs. So, mm, shout out to Spicy Mustache. That's my buddy. Um, so I think I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to log in so I can see your comments and everything. Look at this, Lord. I'm looking for myself. Okay, so um, tell me what y'all think. What you think? What you think? What you think? But I definitely, I know I can do it. I'm trying to jump in here, y'all, to the comments so I can see. They always bring up my old videos. Here we go. Okay. So let's see. Oh. Yes, I actually got here literally at 8:56. I had to put the trash out, I had to do all these things before I could run upstairs and get up here on this live. But I thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for anybody that's watching in the background. I appreciate you all. And Diana, I'm good. Look, I'm like Jane Doe. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. We're all blessed. I'm glad you're blessed. Okay, so that's what it was. My garlic scapes, not garlic scapes, my onion tops. I harvested the onion tops. I showed a video of the onions that I got growing, and they're in between my potatoes, believe it or not. I can still tell the difference between them because potatoes got those leaves look like trees. So I got onions growing in with the potatoes. And I mean, it's so many in there, and I'm just so excited about it because I'm hoping that means that I got a lot of potatoes. Okay, last year I think I had maybe 4 or 5 potatoes that I got out of it. They were small, but this time I took so good care, y'all, of the soil. Like I really took care of the soil I was feeding it the scraps and things from the kitchen, banana peels, vegetables that before they went rancid or anything like that. I was feeding the soil, taking care of the soil. I took care of the soil. I overwintered the soil in there. And so several months back, I put some potatoes in there. I put potatoes in there. I put some onions. You know how you get those onions and they're in your batch? So when you have I put them in a cardboard box. You put them in a cardboard box, which is dry cardboard box. It's supposed to keep them from ripening too much or too fast. And because the in the potatoes, I also got onions in there and I got sweet potatoes in there. So you're supposed to put I put green tea leaves in there, and that keeps them, because onion, when you put onion with something, onion make other things ripen faster. Like if you mix it with fruit, it'll make your fruit ripen fast. So you're not supposed to put like onions with that, but you can put onions and potatoes in a dry box. And then I just sprinkle the tea leaves in with it. But the onions that they'll start to, root and start to the top start growing out of the top of them, which is amazing to me. Because they're not in soil or nothing. But let me tell you, I stuck those onions that started to grow and get all those beautiful leaves off the top, those tops on them. I put them out in the garden, y'all. And I'm telling you, I made the salmon, and I had them onions in there with it, y'all. I'm telling you, it was so good. Just so, it just tastes so good. And I put some tomatoes in with it. Oh my goodness, y'all. Cut up the onions. I used the green onions and the onion tops cut up in there. So good. So now I got a bunch left that I want to make into a salt. And I got like maybe about 8 bottles of pink Himalayan salt around here. So what I will do is take one of them and I'll grind it down, and I will infuse the herbs with it. And you have a herbal salt. So now with the pink Himalayan salt, there are 82 minerals in the pink Himalayan salt. And it's not like iodized salt, which has been bleached and all of its minerals taken from it. So now I got minerals mixed in with the onions, which has an amazing benefit of itself. And then I'll mix in with the sage, which is, in addition to that, is going to provide so much respiratory relief when I use it to cook or make a dish with it. So I am excited about that. So let me save. I want to make sure I'm not missing your comments either. Hey Art, how are you? Welcome into the chat. How are you doing? What's growing? Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, God's desire. Oh, so a surprise tonight that I got. I'm sorry, I have to fight with this camera. See my Star Wars shirt. Um, so one of the surprise for tonight is my friend Ingrid. Before I was leaving, she got an Amazon package. And guess what these are, y'all? Oh my goodness. She kept saying to me she wanted these seeds. She wanted them so bad. Um, what she said these are. Oh my God, y'all. My mind just went blank. Ooh, that is terrible. It's a Jamaican vegetable. Oh my gosh. It's not the bok choice. It's not collard greens. Callaloo. I got callaloo seeds, y'all. Look at that. Can y'all see that? I'm so excited. Listen, I said I only need like 2 or 3 of them. And she gave me this whole corner worth. Y'all, I am excited. Can y'all say excitement? Oh my God. You know how hard these seeds are to get? These seeds are hard to get. So I'm going to use some from my garden, my own garden, and then I'm going to plant these in the community garden. So I'm not going to stay on here late today because I will be going live tomorrow. I'll be going live in a community garden. I will be starting seeds in the containers. And if you were with me the other day at Green Top Garden, I am so sorry about that live. Like, I was so caught up in buying everything and grabbing everything and getting what I need and switching this and swapping that, y'all. I was in there swapping everything, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I was swapping. You're supposed to swap the whole container. I was swapping like two on each side. Anyway, I have lots and lots and lots of things to plant. So tomorrow you guys will see me in the community garden. If you don't know, Home Depot has Miracle Grow on sale, $2 a bag. They're 5 for $10. So I will be picking up 5 of those bags tomorrow. And they have mulch as well on sale. 5 of those bags for $10, $2 as well. So it's Miracle Grow soil. It's good for raised beds and in-ground beds. The green bag, $2 each, 5 for $10. And so is the mulch. So I want to use the mulch to kind of keep because they don't spray. My township don't spray at all. So I get lots of bugs in my backyard. So I can imagine what the garden's going to be. And it's in the middle of a park. So I I want to use the mulch to kind of keep pests down, but also it'll help to keep the soil, keep some soil moist as well. I gave the list of all the supplies we need. The supplies we have. Oh, and another tip that I learned is that you can go on Facebook Marketplace and you can get free soil. There's lots and lots of places and people who ordered soil, who ordered compost, not soil, I'm sorry, who ordered compost and they may have had too much and they want to share with the community, other gardeners. I found out I met so many people on Facebook Marketplace that are gardening and they're sharing their compost that they got, because these places that have all this extra compost, they're just dropping it to your place. So I already ordered ours. I ordered compost for us, and it was just a $30 delivery fee to deliver it to the community garden. So that's gonna be fun because they're gonna just drop this giant thing of compost to the site for the community garden, and that's going to be so much fun. Like, I really can't wait. We were supposed to open this weekend, but because I did not get the raised beds and we didn't get everything this week, so I'm not able to get start the whole community garden. But I am going to go live because I donated 5 containers thanks to Duval. Why did I anyway, it Duval, I was watching her channel and she has these containers that she uses for part of her garden, and I was like, "Oh my god, what a wonderful idea." Because our Dollar General went out of business and we went and got all these containers, and I didn't think I was putting them in my garden because I container garden and I use raised beds and grow bags. So I was like, "Wait a minute. Duval, her pepper plants look amazing in those containers." So I told Duval that I was going to take the containers that I had got from this closed Dollar General and go and put it in the community garden. So I will be starting those beds. So we'll have soil from Home Depot tomorrow. So I'll be going live tomorrow while we are putting out there. I got some starts. There's 2 type of beans. It's these red beans, guys. I don't know if y'all saw in the video when I went live, but these red beans, I've never had those before. I never even seen seeds for those before. But people, I was asking people if they ever had it or tasted or anything, and they all were like, no, but they all came and got one because they were like, it looked like fun for the kids. So since they were saying that, I said, we're going to be educating kids and seniors about gardening. So I picked up those beans and put those starts. I picked up those bean starts. They're red beans, and then of course I got the green beans and the peas. I did get some peas. I started some peas in my garden, and they look nice. They did take well to the container that I have them in, and I put 2 of them in the raised bed to grow up. My neighbor, I'm gonna tell y'all just the blessings that flow. Like, guys, just trust God because blessings just flow. Not only was I given seeds, my neighbor gave me trellises. he had garden trellises, and he told me that they were there. So when I went over there, they were perfect for the beans. They were so perfect because I had bought the beans, and I'm going, this is like so perfect. My neighbor, he got rid of these trellises. They're wooden trellises, and so I have two lined up against each other, and then down Flower Alley, down where I had my eggplants and things at, and my watermelon growing. I put the trellis down there because I thought that was the perfect place for those trellises. God's desire. I'm telling you, blessings just flow. Blessings. I'm telling you. I was telling Ingrid when I left. I said, when we were talking about, sometimes things can get challenging and hard, and I said to her, don't stop praying. I know what happens when you stop praying. I don't never ever ever want to be at that point where I forget my prayers and I'm not saying my prayers. I want to be found grateful every day, y'all. Like every day. I wake up, I say my prayers, I'm on my prayer line, I work out, and then go through my day. I don't want to forget my prayers. And we was just talking about it, and I said, just keep praying. And she's like, you going through? She said, if I'm going through hard time, I said, just pray, just pray. When you don't know the answer, just pray. Just pray. I promise you, God leaves no prayer unanswered. And I'm sorry, I had to testify for somebody today. Somebody needed to hear that. But prayers do not go unanswered. So say your prayers. I promise you, God is awesome and he answers prayers. I don't care how you see him, how you call him, whatever your relationship is with him. Don't cease praying. I'm telling you. I promised myself I was not gonna do that. I told her, listen. So free seeds. I got callaloo seeds today. My neighbor gave me the trellises. They're nice too. Hopefully I can show y'all the trellises if I get a good picture of it. I'm gonna show you the beans and things that I planted. I'm just so excited, y'all, because y'all gardens have been amazing and y'all season been started. And our season literally is just beginning. I asked my mayor, I said to him, I said, did you start your garden? So he started seeds indoors, but he hasn't transferred nothing out. And when I tell you, like right now, I just came home, it's cold. It's not too cold for my plants that are outside and everything because they're now acclimated to it, but it's literally still getting cold at night. And they say be careful what you ask for, so I'm not asking for that heat wave. Because do y'all remember, how many of y'all remember the heat wave we had at the beginning last year? It was so hot, nothing could grow. Everything was scorching and burning up. Yep, I'm not asking God for that. Nope, 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 nope. I'm happy. I can grow. We got some consistent sunshine, and the garden looks amazing, y'all. My chocolate mint. So if you were on my Instagram, I shared pictures of the things that are growing in the garden. Besides potatoes and onions, I got like onions and green onions going everywhere, y'all, everywhere. I have I I got cauliflower from Green Top Gardens. I put it outside and I'm telling you, I felt like that plant grew 2 inches in a day. Like the leaves look like they just shot up. So I'm happy about that because last year I got it covered with plastic right now because last year I left them out there thinking that they was okay and didn't cover them, and I never saw a cauliflower one. And I really want to go cauliflower because cauliflower, they is people vegetarians use it as meat. Like it's if you eating cauliflower, it's like really thick. I've seen people make chicken nuggets out of it, chicken strips out of it. I've seen people. I just want to grow it, y'all. I am so sick of looking at these scrolling past shorts of how they're tampering with food and spraying this and spraying that. Even the EWG sent me an email today. I don't know if you guys on the EWG mailing list, but talking about the arson that's in rice, brown rice. And it's so funny because I feel like they're using scare tactics. Now, don't get me wrong. What EWG does, they do a great work. They do. They do a lot of lobbying for better food. They're the reason why we have the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. But how they did the rice thing, emailing about rice, oh, your cauliflower did well. Oh my God. Yes. Eat that cauliflower. I'm gonna get it. I promise. I am better. I'm trying to be better in the garden this year. Every year I'm always trying to be better and just study my craft. I'm sorry, it's hot. Study my craft and be better this year than I was last year. I feel like my garden gets better every year. So I'm happy about that. But they're saying that the pesticides that's sprayed on food gets into the rice because it's saying that it basically targets the bran part of the rice. So white rice is deprived of minerals and nutrients, and then they put back in synthetic vitamins to make up for them removing the bran from it, right? So they're saying because the bran is still in the rice, that the pesticide arsen is attracted to the bran more than it is white rice, but then it go on the story and say that there's still arson in all of rice, any rice that is sprayed except rice that come from California or certain Southeast Asia, but rice coming from places that spray with pesticide. Listen, I think we get a lot of rice from India. And it's so funny because a lot of people stop eating white rice, right? A lot of people, not everybody, some people, a lot of people eat brown rice because of the nutrients. And they'll eat jasmine rice, rice that is naturally doesn't have those nutrients in it. But the EWG named every last rice that people eat to avoid eating white rice. So they named jasmine rice, long grain rice, brown rice, and all of this stuff. There is this rice that I saw at the Dominican store in the African market. So no, so I saw it at the Dominican store, but I called the African market that's around the corner from me and asked them if they have this rice. It is a diabetic rice. It does not turn to starch. That doesn't turn to sugar in the body. And I asked them if they had it, and they said they have it. So listen, I pray over it too. Listen, I pray over all of it. But and it's so funny. Even my plants in the house, I pray over my plants that are in the house, and I play music and stuff that keep them, lively. I think that's why my plants grow so well. But in the garden, I play a lot of music and stuff. But I pray over my garden. I definitely pray over my garden. I think that's why I've been so successful with the garden. Last year was an amazing year in the garden. I grew so much. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So the EWG, they, maybe I'll share it on my community tab, the email today on the rice. I just felt like it was a scare tactic. Don't get me wrong, buy organic as much as you can because it just means that there's less pesticide in it. And then I saw, so be careful of there's two labels that have been confusing people. There is strictly organic, and then there's this one, this non-GMO type one, but it's still sprayed with pesticides. So it's confusing people who think that they're getting food that is organic, but technically it's saying it's non-GMO, but it's still sprayed with pesticide. Only organic is not sprayed with pesticide or sprayed with less pesticide. Um, all of that is so confusing. Just please do your due diligence, do your research, and make sure you're getting what you believe that you're supposed to get. So, anyhow, so with that, I have I shared pictures of my garden. I'm sorry, I'm just shaking those seeds down because I'm so excited. And she was like, she's like, look what came in before you left my package. So shout out to the people that grow callaloo. They said it's like collard greens or something. I have seen it what is not Homestead Heart. Oh my god, what is their name? Oh, I just love them. It's a husband and wife family. Oh my god, and the brothers always say peace and blessings. I forget their name. And I've learned so much from his wife. Like his wife be cooking. I learned to make butter from her. I can't even think of. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't remember your name right now. It's gonna come to me before this video is over. But they grow callaloo, and I know. And oh my god, y'all, I can't think of their name. Anyway, so back to the garden. Besides potatoes, besides the onions and the green onions that I have, I signed up for the herb garden challenge. None of my herbs came up. I am so sick with that because I could swear, and I hate swearing. I have a green thumb, and man, when I tell you I was working that soil, y'all, I don't know what I did. Not, I mean, not a one. So tomorrow I'm going to sow some more seeds in it. Try it again for the herb garden challenge. Oh my god, like and I don't know if it's because our season is off, it's late, but whatever it is, I'm just going to try it again. Oh, you got callaloo too? I'm gonna ask her the full name for these that she got these from. We were so stuck on she's want her friends to send her some zucchini bread. She was saying how good. I know zucchini bread is good. Another sister of mine, she makes zucchini bread, and I mean it sells like hotcakes. So I know it's got to be good for that many people that is eating zucchini bread. So I will try it from her and see. I still haven't tried it yet, but I heard it is so good. And zucchini, I was explaining to her like it doesn't have flavor, and whatever you mix it with, it takes on that flavor. So I said, I bet it's good too. That's why everybody's going crazy over zucchini bread. But how many of y'all eat zucchini bread? How many of y'all like zucchini bread? How many of y'all making zucchini bread? Who's making zucchini bread? This garden, y'all, it looks so good right now. What I also let me finish telling you what I picked up from the garden nursery. Planted cucumber, squash, and green beans today. Oh, God's desire, you are in good company because I'm so far behind. It is crazy, crazy. I planted yesterday. I planted Swiss chard, the starts. Swiss chard, cauliflower. I have a whole row of Swiss chard, whole row of cauliflower. I do have some squash that I have. What else is there? What else? What else? What else? Something else. Oh, I planted some peppers, different peppers, cayenne pepper, all of the peppers y'all seen me pick up at the garden. I planted all of those peppers, and then I already had pepper seeds planted. So I'm when I say that pepper tower is gonna be overflowing with peppers, I started a new tower. So in the new tower, I did put some. I put some herbs in there. I put some mint in there. What else did I put in there? In the new tower. I forget. But I do have strawberries growing. The strawberries look amazing. If y'all didn't see, if y'all could check out my Instagram page because I did post up pictures from everything that is growing so well. So back to my mint, y'all. So there's about 8 or 9 mints that I have, but I have two peppermints. I didn't show both peppermints. I just showed one so you guys can see all the mints that I have. But I have two peppermints. I have two chocolate mints. And then, of course, I have apple, orange, pineapple, strawberry, mojito, so many. And then I have two different sages. I have pineapple sage, and then I have regular sage seeds sage I grew from seeds. So that's out there. The dandelion, I was able to plant dandelion. The dandelion is growing. It looks so nice. I'm ready to cut the leaves off and use the leaves for tea. What else is oh, I planted tomato seeds, but I also have tomato plants growing. I did get some tomato starch, so I did plan out some of the tomato starch. One, two, three, four, five. I have five tomato starts out there, but I have plenty of tomato seeds that are all over Tomato Alley. So let me see. So what else is out there? Um, y'all, I got so much stuff going out there. Oh, you know what I have to plant that I didn't do? The microgreens. The microgreens, I want to put them in the tomato tower up top. I did. I have some bok choy and pak choy out there that I planted. Seeds now. I'm talking about seeds now that I put out there. And then that butternut squash that I shared, it looks amazing. Oh, your strawberries came today. Yeah, I got my watermelon seeds ready. Two people sent me watermelon seed. Well, one person grew it in New Jersey. She had lots of watermelons, and she gave me some seeds. Then someone else gave me watermelon seeds, and then of course I bought watermelon seeds. So I want to get those going. Gotta get those going. The watermelon seeds. Do you start them um inside first, or do you straight plant them outside? Thank you, Jane Doe. My strawberries look good, y'all. I already got flowers on them. I got one, two, three, four, five. I got five, no, six strawberry stations in the garden. I still got that strawberry tower, but I didn't see none of those strawberries come back yet. But the strawberry is in one of the raised beds. I had it just sitting there at one point because I was trying to just sit it to get some sun or whatever, and I never picked it back up out of there. I can't even get it out of there. The strawberries have rooted through the plastic. So, and I don't want to bother it. I'm just going to let it stay there. Give me all the strawberries. The strawberries was growing faster than anything else. You did? Oh, you know I'm going to go check it out. You know, I'm gonna check it out when we get off the live. I definitely want to check it out because my strawberries look amazing too. They look good. And when I say the leaves are nice and tall and big, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And then I did pick up strawberries from the nursery. So strawberries is one of the things that I'm going to put in. I ordered two round raised garden beds. I want to put strawberries in one of those. And I was thinking I was going to put the mint in the other one to try and contain it. But since it's gonna be in the ground, that mint gonna pop up somewhere else anyway, because it's all in outside garden. You did? Yeah, I ain't got no strawberries yet. The leaves look great though. The leaves look great. I've started to cut two of them to make some tea, but I said it's too early to do that. I'm not gonna do that to my strawberry plant. But that was a good idea too. Some strawberry leaves and some strawberry mint leaves to make some tea. Sounds delicious. So, what I was telling y'all is I've been drinking this tea for the past 2 days. I've been drinking clove tea. And it's so funny because I thought I wasn't going to like it. So, I made a regular tea. I have dandelion in it, I have oregano, dandelion, oregano, not yarrow. What did I put in there? Dandelion, oregano, ginger, um, soursop, and and I add the cloves to my cup. I add the cloves to my cup, and y'all, the tea tastes amazing. I was drinking at first, the beginning of the week, I was drinking cinnamon. I was taking a cinnamon stick and putting it in my tea and just been drinking that for like a couple days. So both cinnamon and cloves are both antiviral, antibacterial, antiseptic, um, antioxidant. They are chock full of vitamins and minerals. So went from doing the cinnamon, and then for the past 2 days, I've been doing cloves. Today makes day 3 that I've been drinking the clove tea. And y'all, it is so good. Oh, who making strawberries? Oh, oh my gosh. Listen. Oh, and I got mojito mint too. Listen, that sound good. So my chocolate mint, because like it looks so amazing, I had to move it from the bottom shelf. Not to move from the top shelf because the greenhouse was mashing on it, and I put it down lower where it had room to grow. Y'all, mint come back. Mint does not play. Mint is serious. And I'm telling y'all, and it spread like wildfire. I'm prepared for it. I already know. And by the way, too, do you remember I showed you guys the what do you call it? The asparagus that was growing? Well, I cut it. When I went back, it was tall all over again, and it's going to seed. So I'm going to go out there tomorrow morning, and I'm going to cut the seed, get the seeds, so I can have the seeds, and hopefully, like I said, I'm gonna fill that tomorrow. I'm going to actually fill that ditch in. Now, remind me, I got to make sure I bring my tripod, but I'm gonna fill that in. And like you guys said, I should get a whole lot more once it's filled. That soil, that ditch is filled in, because all of the roots for the asparagus is exposed. But it also said that there's eggplant out there, so I'm hoping to see some eggplant soon. I literally, y'all, was gonna just go out there and start planting things, but I got a whole bunch of cardboard that I got saved up for the raised beds, because there are so one, two, three, four, five, six. There are 8 raised beds. 8, right? Two, yeah. So two 8 foot by 4 by 1, two 8 by 4 by 1s, two 4 by 2 by 1s, two round ones, and then there's another long one. So it's 7 of those. So we got 7 of those. We got 10. We have about 15 grow bags. We have 10-inch grow bags, and then we have an assortment of grow bags, and then we have what else do I have? Oh, and then I have the 5 containers that I have, and I'm trying to think how I'm gonna set everything up. Everything is centered around those mulberry bushes there, y'all. I can't wait to see the mulberries there. Now that I know that there are mulberries there, I'm actually gonna put a sign up there. So I did come up with the name. Shout out to, who was that gave me the name? Oh my god, that was on the live. Oh my goodness. It wasn't Gulf Coast Granny. Who was it? Oh my god, do you remember who was on the live? Listen, make you some strawberry shortcake. I told my grandson I took him a cheesecake. He wanted a cheesecake, and I told him go in the kitchen, get some strawberries, cut the strawberries up, and cut the blueberries up, and put it right on top of that cheesecake. Because I gave him a plain Michelle cheesecake, and I'm telling you, you throw some real fruit on top of that bad boy, it is that good. But anyway, that strawberry shortcake is sounding good right now, Jane Doe. But I want to mix the strawberry leaves with my strawberry mint leaves, and see how strawberry it can be. Okay, and make some tea with that. Make some seriously good tea. I didn't even think of mixing the strawberry mint with the chocolate mint, guys. That sound good too. Cause I mean, who don't love chocolate strawberries? And that chocolate mint, y'all, is everything. It is everything. It is my favorite mint. Peppermint is my favorite health wise, but chocolate mint is my favorite taste. And plus, there was a survey I told you guys last year where across the board, everybody said chocolate mint is the best tasting mint out of all the mint flavors. So that chocolate mint is serious. And I have 2 containers of chocolate mint. And now, y'all don't know if y'all ever got a chance to see, I would video of my granddaughters going out into the garden, cutting the chocolate mint and take it inside and make tea. That's their favorite. Chocolate mint is their favorite. Yes, 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 yes. What am I meant? So I had My basil, I have bought, y'all see me get the basil for the community garden. I did not buy basil for myself because I did look at my basil bowl and it looked like that one is coming back. I will see. I have basil seeds started, and my seeds, they have germinated. So I put out the first batch of seeds that y'all saw me put together. I put all those seeds out. So now this second batch, they have germinated as well. Like and this time I did flowers from zinnias to what do you call it? Nasturtium? The nasturtiums, oh my god, they are seriously ready to go and get into a pot of soil. So tomorrow is definitely gardening day. I'll be crocheting with it. Well, I got breakfast with my grandson, Mother's Day breakfast with my grandson, and then I have crochet with my seniors, and then it'll be garden time. Like Friday, Saturday, Sunday is all garden time. And listen, Sunday is Mother's Day. For all of you beautiful people that it is Mother's Day, I am wishing you a happy, happy, happy Mother's Day. And Mother's Day is every day, all day. And even if you do not birth your own children, if you've been a blessing and a light in someone else's life, happy Mother's Day to you, because that's what mothers do. They give life and love and upliftment and motivation to others to help uplift them. So if you've done that to someone else, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. Enjoy it, you know. It's the one day we supposed to get a break. It is the one day we're supposed to get a break. Like y'all, I am gonna be spreading some motherly love in the garden because I'll get to spend time with my grands before Mother's Day. And I think my family wants to do a cookout for Mother's Day, so we'll see what happens, what surprises they come up with. But I will definitely be in the garden. I'll be going live tomorrow, putting those starts out. I may even start with you guys over at Home Depot, but I'm letting you know anybody gotta go. Right, Jane Doe? Yes. Yes, ladies. You got to listen, that chocolate mint is serious. It is so serious. And my mind will not stop thinking about mixing the strawberry leaves with the chocolate mint leaves. So I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna tell y'all how it tastes. I may even do like strawberry mint salt. Cause it's so much chocolate mint out there. Y'all, one time I had when I bought my mint from my old house to the new one, I had a container of chocolate mint. And what happened is I had a regular spearmint, and the container I think had cracked or something. So I went to put it in with the chocolate mint. Do you know that chocolate mint overtook that spearmint? Like it crowded it out. Like it literally took over the container, like forced it out. I don't know what happened. It probably hybrided somehow, but it completely, like, it kept growing over it, growing over it, growing over it. I was like, okay, I'm not arguing with my chocolate mint because it is my favorite. So more than likely one of those containers is a hybrid. It is the chocolate mint mixed with spearmint, which, well, it comes from peppermint anyway. But anywho, it is very delicious. For everybody that knows, it is very delicious. And that's right, ladies. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. So, what are you guys working on? I know you said you planned it today. God's desire. Ah, you lucky. Oh my gosh. Like my chamomile that you got me, God's desire, it came back and it looks nice. It really does look nice. That's some really good chamomile because the chamomile that I did, it would try to grow, then it die. I think I got it in the wrong place. I just think I need to move where it is because everything, I don't know, every time I gotta walk down Flower Alley, I gotta move it over. So I think I need to just change the container that it's in. I did put seeds of chamomile. Of course, none of my herb garden challenge seeds came up. Not a one, y'all. I went out there. Now I don't know if maybe because I put them in this container and I put a lid on them to try and keep them warm and dark and everything, right? But there's water at the bottom, so the soil stays wet. I'm thinking maybe the soil needs to not be so wet. What do y'all think? I think maybe the soil needs to dry some. So I'm thinking, because there's water that I keep at the bottom of it so that it doesn't dry out. But I'm thinking that even with the tops is wet all the way to the top, maybe that's too much water. Maybe that's what's keeping my seeds from germinating. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Because it's good soil. It's Miracle Grow and it's Jiffy mixed together, pot and soil. Mm, what else did I do too? I poured the boiling water over it before I even put the seeds in it. I let it sit for a few before I even added seeds to it. But just, ugh. And even with these tiny little seeds that I got here, y'all, I'll be having a hard time, y'all, getting them. Not pouring too much. It'd be a whole bunch of, like my butternut squash, there's like 5 plants growing in that thing now. No, four. There's 4 of them in there, squeezing up. I'm waiting for them to get a little bit bigger so I can transplant them into their container. I have a container that's just for them. Yeah, then that's what's wrong then because it's wet. Like the soil is wet. Even when I lifted up yesterday, cause I had put it outside for it to rain on for that rain water to get on them, and it's been wet and it didn't dry out. So I dumped the water that was at the bottom out, but I left a teeny bit in there, and that's what I'm thinking. I'm going, yeah, I think you probably shouldn't have left no water at all in there, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, then that's my issue. Ladies, that's my issue then. I will stop. I will let it dry out completely. Yeah. I will let it dry out completely. But what else is going on? I am making this big ball of blanket, y'all. I'm making a lap gan. Alright. So I'm making this lap gan. And it's so pretty because it's my Philadelphia Eagles colors. Isn't it pretty? And it's just a little lap blanket. I'm getting ready. The summer show, Devontae Smith has a celebrity baseball. So I signed up for that to go see his celebrity softball game. That's here. And what else is going on? Oh, did y'all see my quarterback at the Met Gala and the amazing Colin Kaepernick at the Met Gala? Y'all, that Met Gala was everything. I watched it from beginning to the end. Anybody else watch it? The Met Gala? It was my first time watching from beginning to the end, and it was Tiana Taylor hosted it with Ogu. I always mess up her name. Ogo, and I can't pronounce the last name, but I love you, darling. Y'all did a good job. Y'all did a good job, and Lala, they did a good job. But they didn't get everybody on the Met Gala. With so many people missing. You knitting another shawl? I'm trying. So I want us to do a shawl next for my seniors. So I'm trying to get them to do. They're gonna be doing this little lap blanket next. Look at these colors, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? I just switched colors on this last row. Oh, don't you be pulling out of here. Okay. So y'all, it is so soft. It smells so good. That's right. Y'all, I'm nuts. It is so nice. Look, this will be great for the winter. But it's a blanket. It's like a little lap blanket. It's called a lap can. And this stitches everything. If I can find my, and y'all, I made fun of these. I made fun of these crochet hooks because I was like, I don't know about these hooks. And turns out, I love these hooks that I had got from Michaels. They were long, and I have short hands, so I'm thinking that it wasn't gonna work. But look, they sell these either individually by one or two in a pack, but they actually are very, very good. So I am working on this one. what I need is a shawl um pattern. So guys, Azar, you let me know if you have a shawl pattern that I could use to make a really nice shawl, because that would be awesome. Jane Doll, you crocheting or knitting? Because I know you do everything too. But I need a nice. So what I want to make is, what I was thinking is just doing these two rectangles and crocheting them with a nice big stitch, and using it like as a for a cover up for bathing suits. Cause the summer is here, y'all. It is here. It is coming. So I was thinking of doing that, like two big rectangles, and then put them together. But I need a pattern for a nice shawl. I was trying to get somebody to give me a nice pattern for a, what do you call it? A granny stitch. Because that one, I did it. We made little scrubbies and dishcloths and things, but um I don't know. I just didn't like the patterns that I had. So I was trying to get somebody to give me a great pattern that I could watch, because I learn more by watching. I can read patterns absolutely, but I'd rather watch somebody do it, and then I can do it after that. Oh, they are? I didn't know that. So they play baseball. Oh, really? Yeah. Jane Doe, I everybody keeps telling me to take a break because I am doing a lot, right? And it's okay. Wait a minute. What stitch was that? Okay. I had to make sure I had the right stitch, y'all. Can y'all see me? I know my. Okay. That's the only way I can tell if I'm doing the right stitch is when I get to the next one. Yeah. Okay. So I can't wait because this one is actually working up pretty fast, which I love. I like when it works up fast. Normally, when you got nice big yarn, chunky yarn like this, or if you're using a nice big stitch to do it. But I would love to teach the ladies to make a shawl. I think they would like that. Right now, they're finished. We finished up the market bags. We made these awesome market bags. But now some of them don't want to use it for the market. They want to use it as a pocketbook. So now they want to freestyle and make something. But I told them we could make some nice shawls, because shawls would be great. Shawl or a bathing suit cover up. You know, summer's coming. I'm trying to get them to make some different things, you know. But other than that, I think the garden is doing amazing, y'all. Finally. Like I say, I felt so far behind. Like I felt so far behind. Let me see. I don't think that's the last stitch. It's not the last stitch. Be mindful of your stitches, y'all. There we go. That's what I have to teach my seniors. They refuse to use a stitch marker. And I keep telling them, Until you get good where you can read it and you know where you are, what you're doing, use your stitch markers. I always tell them when you chain one and you turn, go into that first stitch. And you can tell if you dropped, added a stitch or missed a stitch because it'll tell you. For instance, if it's leaning over, then you know you got too many stitches. Oh, that was me. Too many stitches. Alright. The girl had too many stitches. Alright. Chain one and turn. Alrighty. Let's see. Now that's better. I'm always never got my camera right. So you don't want it hanging over. It should not be hanging past this stitch. Can y'all see that? It should be even with it. Let me see what I'm missing. Who played football? Are you talking about Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts? They're on the Philadelphia Eagles. Devontae Smith has a celebrity softball team, a celebrity softball game that he does in the summer or the spring. So I got tickets for that. The celebrity softball game that he has is here in my area, and it's my first time. I didn't know he played softball. I didn't say who else is on the team with him, but it just says Devontae Smith celebrity softball game. So I know they play football. They're on my team, my Philadelphia Eagles. Hey Mona, how you doing, darling? How are you? I gotta catch up to y'all. I miss y'all. I came through Sunday, but I was tired. But I miss y'all. I hope you are well. I need to call you and harass you. Oh, and I gotta tell you about the seeds I got. I got some callaloo seeds. You might want some. Unless you already growing callaloo. I don't know. Guys, sorry, did you say you're growing callaloo? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Jane Doe, yep. Right. I know your area. Yeah, they sure were. I was getting confused. My mom was somewhere else. So I am making this awesome stitch. And it works up so nice. And this stitch, when my ladies was using this to make the market bag, this material, this yarn fabric to make it, they could barely see the stitch and stuff because it's so thick. But I'm used to working with it, so that's why it's okay for me. No, I'm stuck. Come on. Oh, there we go. But I'm loving this, y'all. Look at that. It's so pretty. This is so pretty, y'all. Oh, did y'all see my new yarn I got? Oh, by the way, I think yarn at Joann's went up to 50% this week. So if you're ready to buy yarn at 50%, I think it's 50%. It was 40% last week. They've actually announced a closing date. So I guess they made as much money to get back as they could because it was no longer owned by Joanne Fabrics. It is owned by the creditors. So they announced a closing date. So, and I seen that the price went from 40 to 70 now to like 50 to 90. So that means yarn, which they have the most of out of everything, is now 50% off. But if anybody go in there, let me know what you seen. Oh my god. Okay, I saw people in the on the YouTube, a lot of lives were going on talking about Grandma Faye. I'm so sorry about that, Mona. I'm so sorry that my condolences to everybody that was a loss to. I'm so sorry about that. It's always hard when someone in our community pass away or anybody, period. Loss is difficult to deal with. So I pray that you guys, that God bless you with strength because I know loss is hard. I just experienced it myself and it's hard. It is hard. But God can help you get through it. So my condolences to everybody in this community that have felt that loss. I'm trying to think what else, guys, I have growing in a garden. Oh, I planted a lot of the seeds, all those things that I started in the bags, the paper towel method. I put all of those out. All of those are out in the garden, and I'm waiting to see them grow up. All of the herbs and strawberries is doing good. My rosemary, I'm concerned about that because normally the rosemary doesn't completely go away. The rosemary normally, it normally starts kicking back up as soon as the sun. But my both my rosemary bushes, I don't see no life on it yet. But I may be just a little early because again we just started getting some sunshine and some heat. You're welcome, Mona. We just started getting that some sunshine and some consistent heat. So, and I did plant some rosemary seeds, hoping they come up. Guys, are you gonna have to show me that pattern? I know you gave me the name. I'm gonna come back and look at it, and then go look up their patterns and see what their patterns look like. I can do some patterns that I can read any pattern, but again, I do be liking to look at the videos. I can learn a lot more from, or I just prefer to learn better from a video than the actual patterns. I actually just gave the ladies a list of stitches so they could study them and know what they mean if they start buying the patterns. Because there's a lot of great patterns out there. A lot of people that make up their own, which is what I like too. And a lot of times I'll freestyle my own design too on like this one I'm doing right now is one that I made up as well. So I made this one up and it's actually turning out pretty good. I'm liking how it looks. Okay. Okay, when I was driving home, okay, Mona, be safe going out there. It started to rain, and now next week we're supposed to get all rain, y'all. It's supposed to rain all week, and then this tonight I was coming home, and I saw it was drizzling, but then I passed it, so it's probably coming our way. We'll see. don't know if it is the colors on this that I love the most. I think it's the colors though. That's so pretty. And it's actually not going to be very big. Just big enough to sit on your lap to make projects. I was trying to decide tonight. I was going to make some jewelry. I got ordered for some bracelets. And let me show y'all. So I've been going through all of my beads. I don't know if y'all remember. If y'all ever had an AC Moore. So when AC Moore was going out of business, I mean, I went in there, y'all, and I got, when I say I got beads galore, I got beads, beads, beads. And I do have real gemstone beads as well. Now, these are actually precious stones. And I got an order for this color, this one. So I got to make that. But this is just some of them that I have, y'all. So, so pretty. So again, I was saying tonight, but I need to finish this blanket, this lap again. So I am going to finish that first, and then I will work on these beads. Probably tomorrow evening. So it'll be fun. Let me show y'all the blue ones. Tell me this not pretty, y'all. So pretty. These was in my stash. I was going through my stash. Oh, these are semi-precious stones. So pretty. The colors are really pretty. I like this one because it has that yellow in it. It's so pretty. Look at that. So, so pretty. So I will be making jewelry this weekend. It is so funny that I have found, and I got like, I love using gemstones when I'm making jewelry because I have healing properties. Because they're, you know, they're rocks. They come from the soil, the earth. And look at this one. This one is so pretty. Look at that. I don't know which one is this. Yeah, semi-precious stone. Okay. The glass beads are okay, but I like to use the real gemstone beads again because of their healing properties. But then I found these in my stash. And then these are rock too. Let me see which one is this one. So AC Moore used to be this amazing craft store here in Jersey. They used to have it in Jersey. I don't know if you guys ever had AC Moore. Have you guys ever had AC Moore in your area? See, look at that. Isn't that pretty? These are pendants. So you use these for making necklaces. These are the center focals for like necklaces. Look at that one. Some of these are lava rocks. Some of them are, let's see. Normally they'll tell you. It's a type of sand. Not granite. Let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have my glasses on. No, I can't see without them. So this is genuine stone pendant. I want to see if it tells you the type of rock it is. Just genuine stone. It's normally lava. But it is so gorgeous, y'all. Right? Oh, so pretty. I love using them. I have a jade. I have a quartz that I sit on my desk. because it's so pretty. And look at this one, y'all. Oh, it's so pretty. Actually, I might use this one for myself, y'all, because it's purple. It matched my nails. Look at that. It's so pretty. That is so pretty. I don't know what this foil is on top of it, but very pretty. Match my nails. Ah, I love it. But thank you. Oh, God's desire said you're about to get a storm. My bad. Be safe. No, so it closed. They closed here like a couple years ago. Thanks, Jane Doe. And I so when they were closing, like I got like so much stuff, and it's funny I've been pulling out all my stuff because I am trying to. I set my desk area up. My office area is all set up now. So now it's time to start working on my craft room. So I've been going through everything and bringing everything to my office in the meantime till I get the craft room set up. So all my beads, all my gemstones, like these are gemstones. I think this is a jade. I have to look on my list because whenever I give it to my client, I always tell them the type of stone it is. But look how pretty that is. I think this is painted jade. Yeah, I think this is painted jade. Very pretty. So that was my dilemma this evening. I wanted to, I got an order to make four bracelets. I got an order for 4 bracelets. And I'm going to show you another one when AC Moore went out of business. I used to always go to the bead show. So we have a bead and gem show here in Jersey. But right now, I got a lot. I got one order for a lady, but the rest are. I get a lot of orders from guys to make jewelry. But one of my favorite bead makers is Jesse James beads. Their beads are always fun, y'all. Always fun. I want to show y'all one of my lava rock. Here. This is lava rock, and it's healing. This is actually lava rock that they paint, that they naturally paint. But it's lava, and it's supposed to be healing because you know lava from volcanoes. Yeah, see that? Yeah, so some of them. Oh, and I got some jasper in here. Oh, here go another lava rock that they paint. And I think it's like a I forget what they paint it with. But this is some sesame jasper. This is the green jasper. Or green sesame jasper, but it's jasper, which is a gemstone. Matter of fact, prayers out to one of the girls that I get my beads and stuff for. She got picked up from ICE, and she's fighting to stay here with her family. So shout out to you, Niley. Praying that you come home to your family. Shout out to a lot of people going through a lot right now, but shout out to her because she's a very sweet person, a very nice person. And I hate that she got caught up in that because her kids were born here, but they picked her up and she has to go to court to fight to stay with her family. So shout out to you, girl. Prayers to you. So. You got a second round or what? What I miss? I am gonna definitely be repainting, replanting. What was it? Oh no! Oh my gosh! Listen, oh my god, I threw. They was like, if you see slugs in your garden, immediately get them out of your garden. I've been throwing them in my neighbor's yard. I'll see them, grab them, and throw them. They got to go. Although they said that birds and other animals eat them, I don't need them eating up all the leaves of my plants before another pest can get to them. So I need them. They said get them out immediately. So I send them packing and flying. Yo, they got to go. Last year we had so many slugs, it was ridiculous. So what y'all got going on? I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. I'm probably gonna go over to my other crafty channel, hang out and finish making this little lap again. Only got a couple more rolls to do. Um, before I finish this, we'll see. But I don't want to keep y'all here. Plus, I gotta get up in the morning for my grandson's breakfast, and I will be back, God willing, tomorrow, going live in the community garden as we get that started. I'm thinking it's gonna be 2 weeks before we do the whole live, and everybody will be out there getting the community garden ready. But I asked for us to get some more starts because it's easier to teach them how to do starts, but we will be planting seeds as well because they're gonna get a whole boot camp. How to start from seed. I'm gonna show them the paper towel method. I'm showing them the starting direct sow method. So all of that will be done, and you guys will be along for the journey. And I appreciate you guys. I thank you for coming to spend your Thursday with me. Like I'm always grateful and honored that you hang out with me. So I know a lot be going on in these YouTube streets. So I appreciate it. Y'all, this is gonna be so pretty when it's done. I can't wait to be done. Even though the journey is beautiful, watching, your projects come to life, I just am excited about how this is gonna look when I'm done. And again, y'all, this is becoming my favorite crochet hook, and I have a million of them. This is becoming my favorite crochet hook. So, and I just simply got it from Michaels, not Amazon or anything special like that. I just got it from Michaels. I think it's a Bates, right? Yep, it's a Bates, Susan Bates. So you guys can definitely get them. And know that I sent you to get it because it is really, really a good hook. I'm actually loving that it's a little bit bigger. What y'all got going on this weekend before I let y'all go? What y'all got going on this weekend? Who got plans for the weekend? It's Mother's Day weekend. Trying to catch this. There we go. And chain one and turn. Your work. Nick. so pretty. Y'all, this color combo is everything. So I ain't seen no roly polies yet. Last year I seen roly polies and I threw them out the garden too. So they had to go too. So no slugs, no roly polies, nothing. I don't. If you throw salt on them, that mean they gonna slime up right there in front of you. Ooh, no, I just wanna get them and chuck them. Yes, listen, we both gonna be playing catch up. Catch up in my garden. I have to get out there and I have to do my herb garden challenge seeds all over again. But have faith that it will happen. They will come up, and I will have wonderful herbs because I got some amazing seeds. So I have faith in them. Listen, good luck in the garden, y'all. Condolences to everybody who felt the loss from Miss Faye that passed away. Um, for everybody that's in the garden, it's yours. Love on it, pray over it, and it's going to give you all that you desire. Okay? Um, again, do something kind for yourself. Self care is just as important as it is in how much we give of ourselves to help others. You gotta take care of yourself as well. It's so important. So self care. And guys, listen, join me over on Facebook, the Glamour Planner. There's gardening, there's planning. We got a lot going on over there. We got self care Sundays. I give tips on how to do some self care, just a little bit of self care to take care of yourself. Some inspiration over there. But the Glamour Planner on Facebook. Um, Come and hang out with me over there or Instagram. R underscore R Queen Collection on Instagram. Um, Same thing. I share a lot of what's going on in the garden more frequently than you'll see here on the YouTube lives. I will be back in the garden. I will be back talking about herbs and everything, starting not this week, of course, not today. Next week we'll be back. I'm gonna try that strawberry leaf and strawberry mint leaf and let y'all know how it tastes. We'll make some of that tea up next week and see how it tastes. But listen, keep growing, keep loving on yourself. Nobody's gonna love you better than you. Don't forget, do some self care. And you know, my favorite thing is peace. I wish you peace above all else and joy. Find joy in the little moments. Find joy while we are here. Enjoy those little moments. When you get them, enjoy them. And take care of yourself. More importantly, take care of yourself. We will be back on our herb kick next week because we got to continue to take care of ourselves. We got to be proactive about taking care of ourselves. So we'll be back talking about that. I'll talk about the cinnamon and cloves next week. Okay, we'll talk about cinnamon and cloves, uh, why it is so important to add it into our kitchen apothecary. If you have a kitchen, your kitchen is your magnificent workspace, okay? It is where you heal at, it is where you give life to your family, to yourself. So love on and let's turn those kitchens into our own workshops of giving life, okay? So I wish you joy and I wish you peace and so much love. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I'll catch y'all on these YouTube streets. I'll be back here. I'll be back hanging out. So I've been doing good, y'all. I've been working out in the morning, workout, and when I'm done here, I'm going to work out before I take it down. But listen, I love you all so much for enjoying me. Thank you so much, Jane Doe, God's Desire, everybody, Mona, or everybody that slid through. I see y'all in these YouTube streets. Y'all have a good night, a blessed weekend. Again, happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers of the world. Happy Mother's Day, whether biological or not. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Have a beautiful weekend. Good night.